Welcome to our channel. Have you ever wondered why money slips through your fingers like sand, no matter how hard you try to save, always leaving you feeling short? Perhaps you've heard that money can bring comfort, but cannot buy inner peace. Well, today, could there be areas in your home that unknowingly drain your wealth and attract poverty without you even realizing it? And how can you transform money into a positive source of energy that not only brings prosperity but also peace and well-being? Through the lens of Buddhist philosophy and ancient feng shui, today's video will take you on a journey to find the balance between financial abundance and inner tranquility. But remember, true wealth is not only in what you possess, but also in what you know how to share and cherish. So sit back, grab a cup of tea, and join us in discovering the deepest insights about money, happiness, and serenity in life. And do you agree that sometimes decluttering your home or changing how you store your money can change your destiny? If you have any thoughts or special experiences on this, don't hesitate to share them with us in the comments section. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so you won't miss out on more inspiring videos to come. Let's get started. We often hear the saying, money can't buy happiness, but without it, happiness is hard to fully achieve. Money is not just a means of exchange, but also a form of energy, a symbol of prosperity and good fortune in life. But did you know that sometimes the way we use and store money can inadvertently deplete our wealth? There are certain spots in your home where keeping money might not only fail to bring prosperity, but also attract poverty and hardship. Through the lens of Buddhism and astrology, let's delve deeper and explore this intriguing concept together. Buddhist perspective on the energy of money. According to Buddhism, everything in the world carries its own energy, and money is no exception. The energy of money itself is not inherently negative, but the way we use it can become a source of suffering if not properly managed. Buddhism teaches that money is a tool, not an end goal. When we use money with integrity and place it in appropriate locations, its flow of energy will bring blessings and prosperity. However, if we unintentionally place money in unfavorable spots within our home, the energy of money can become stagnant, or worse, attract negative influences. As a result, wealth can gradually dissipate, leading to financial difficulties for the household. Astrology and feng shui, the connection between money and home placement. In feng shui, the placement of items within the home, especially money, has a direct impact on the financial prosperity of the homeowner. Which areas attract good fortune and wealth? And conversely, where should you absolutely avoid placing money? Below are 9 locations in your home where you should avoid storing money. Location 1, under the bed and dark corners. From a feng shui perspective, the area beneath the bed accumulates a lot of yin energy, which represents stagnation and obstruction. If money is stored here, it will become stuck and unable to grow. Those who keep money under the bed often encounter financial problems, job obstacles, and unstable incomes. Real-life example, Mr. Hung, a businessman in Ho Chi Minh City, shared that ever since he cleared out money from under his bed, his business has improved significantly. This demonstrates that placing money in dark, cramped spaces can negatively affect the flow of wealth energy. Location 2, the bathroom, a place of waste and negativity. The bathroom is a space where waste is expelled and is filled with negative energy. Storing money in the bathroom will cause it to flow away like water, making it difficult to retain wealth. In Buddhist philosophy, the bathroom is seen as a place to discard troubles, not to store symbols of prosperity. Example, Ms. Mai, a civil servant, mentioned that after she stopped the habit of leaving her wallet in the bathroom, she noticed her income became more stable and there were no longer unexplained financial losses. Location 3. The kitchen and cooking areas. The kitchen is where meals are prepared to nourish the family, symbolizing abundance. However, if you store money in the kitchen, it will be burned by the energy of the fire, causing money to vanish quickly. According to Feng Shui, money and fire should not mix, as it will create conflicts that make saving difficult. True story, a family in Da Nang shared that they used to keep loose change in the kitchen for convenience, but always found themselves short on funds. Once they started storing money in a safe in the living room, their financial situation improved significantly. Location 4. The refrigerator and washing machine. The refrigerator is meant to preserve food, but it also generates cold energy. If money is kept in the refrigerator, it will be frozen, unable to grow. Similarly, the washing machine's continuous water flow will wash away the household's financial fortune. Location 5. Under the floor mat. The area beneath a floor mat is trampled on daily, symbolizing disrespect. By placing money here, you unintentionally degrade its value, making it easier for wealth to slip away. In Buddhist teachings, respect is a key factor in maintaining blessings. And Location 6. In a medicine box or drawer. People often hide money in medicine boxes, thinking it won't be discovered. However, medicine symbolizes illness and pain. Storing money here will only bring jal. Location 7. On a cluttered desk. The desk is where you work to earn money, but if it's too messy, money will get lost among the clutter. The negative energy from disorganization can lead to distractions, affecting your ability to generate income. Location 8. In storage rooms or with old items. Storage rooms often contain unused items, symbolizing waste and decay. Keeping money here will cause financial stagnation, making it difficult to grow wealth. Buddhism emphasizes a clear mind. Storing money in chaotic spaces can cloud your mind, diminishing your financial prospects. Location 9. The corner opposite the front door. The front door is where positive energy enters, but it's also where energy flows out. Placing money in the corner opposite the main entrance will cause wealth to be carried out with the flow of energy, making it hard to retain in the household. Conclusion: the philosophy of balance in life. From the analysis above, we see that both Buddhism and astrology emphasize the importance of balance. Money is not the root of happiness, but if used correctly, it can help us live a life of peace and abundance. Organizing money in the right places is not just about feng shui. It's a way of honoring the value of our labor and nurturing positive energy for the family. Therefore, take a moment to reassess your home, tidy up, organize, and store money in appropriate places so that wealth can grow, bringing prosperity and peace. As Buddha once taught, everything in life begins with the mind. When your mind is clear and you treat money with the right attitude, wealth and blessings will naturally. A deeper connection, Buddhism and wealth. When we talk about money and wealth, we often think of material possessions. However, Buddhism views this issue from a different perspective. According to Buddhist philosophy, material wealth is temporary and impermanent. Nothing lasts forever. As stated in Buddhist scriptures, no amount of wealth can compare to a peaceful mind. However, this does not mean that Buddhism encourages poverty. On the contrary, Buddha teaches that true wealth, earned through righteous means and used wisely, can bring happiness and blessings to oneself and others. The concept of poverty from a Buddhist perspective. Buddha taught that poverty is not just a lack of material possessions, but also a deficiency in the spirit. If your mind is constantly consumed by greed, anger, and ignorance, You have already placed yourself in a state of inner poverty. The negative energy from these emotions can drain your fortune, even if you possess great wealth. This principle is closely related to how we store money in our homes. If you place money in areas that attract negative energy, not only does it reduce your financial luck, but it also makes your mind restless and anxious. Therefore, organizing your money correctly not only helps preserve wealth, but also brings peace and tranquility to your mind. Balancing wealth and spirituality, the key to sustainable happiness. There is a famous Buddhist story about a wealthy merchant who once asked Buddha, "How can I retain my wealth without fearing loss?" Buddha replied, "Share and use your wealth for good deeds. Doing so will ensure your riches never run dry." Buddha's advice shows that wealth should not be hoarded, but should be used to benefit others. If we become too engrossed in accumulating money and forget the value of sharing, the flow of wealth energy will become blocked and unable to grow. This is why you should avoid keeping money in places like under the bed, in the bathroom, or in storage rooms, locations that symbolize confinement, stagnation, and decay. 3. Applying Buddhist principles and feng shui to improve financial luck. If you've recognized the poverty-attracting spots in your home and want to make changes, here are some methods combining feng shui with Buddhist philosophy to bring luck and prosperity. Method 1. Use a safe and place it in an auspicious direction. According to feng shui, a safe is the best place to store money as it is both discreet and protects assets from negative energy. Place the safe in the southeast corner of your home, the area symbolizing wealth and prosperity. Method 2. Set up an altar for the god of wealth. In many Vietnamese households, people worship the god of wealth to attract good fortune. Ensure that the altar is always clean and incense is regularly burned on auspicious days to maintain positive energy. Method 3. Use feng shui crystals and plants. Quartz crystals, especially amethyst and citrine, are known to attract wealth and protect assets. Placing these stones in your living room or workspace can enhance positive energy. Additionally, placing plants like the money tree or lucky bamboo in the southeast corner of your house can attract prosperity. 4. Lessons from real-life stories, transformations from within. In real life, many people have struggled financially simply because they were unaware of how to properly organize their living spaces. Ms. Lan, an office worker, once shared that her life was always financially tight, with her income never sufficient to cover expenses. After consulting a feng shui expert, she discovered that she had been unknowingly keeping her wallet in the corner of the house opposite the main entrance. Once she moved her wallet to a safe and tidied up her home, her life began to change. Her work improved, her income stabilized, and she felt more at peace. Another case is Mr. Min, a businessman in Hanoi who faced a crisis when his company experienced continuous losses. By applying feng shui principles and Buddhist teachings, he changed the way he stored money, decluttered his workspace, and began practicing charity. Within 1 year, he recovered his business and even achieved new successes. Final advice: slow down and look within yourself. There is a truth we need to remember. No matter where you store your money, if your mind is not at peace, money alone cannot bring lasting happiness. Buddha teaches that true wealth lies in the richness of the soul. Be content with what you have, and if you can, share with those around you. When you give with a sincere heart, you will find that wealth will come to you unexpectedly. So, instead of worrying only about where to store your money, take the time to enrich your soul, cultivate virtue, and practice compassion. When you live according to Buddha's teachings, you will find that not only wealth but also happiness will naturally come to you. Let peace and compassion guide your life, and one day you will realize that the greatest treasure of all is your own peaceful mind. Money and karma, the connection between wealth and the law of cause and effect in Buddhism. As Buddha taught, everything in the universe operates according to the law of cause and effect. You reap what you sow. The money we possess today is not only the result of our current efforts, but also the blessings accumulated from past lives. However, if we do not know how to appreciate and use money wisely, we might unintentionally diminish our virtues and create negative karma for the future. Karma related to the use and storage of money, creating virtue. When you earn money honestly and use it to help others, you are generating blessings for yourself. For example, charitable donations, assisting those in need, or even simply sharing a small portion of your income with those less fortunate, not only generate positive energy, but also attract prosperity in the future. Creating negative karma. Conversely, if you use money for wrongful purposes such as deceit, exploitation, or harming others for profit, no matter how wealthy you are now, you will face negative consequences in the future. Money gained through unethical means will never bring lasting happiness. Instead, it will only cause anxiety and worry. Illustrative story. There was a wealthy merchant in India who made a fortune through unethical business practices. He kept his money hidden in dark corners of his house, constantly fearing that others would discover his wealth. His life was filled with anxiety and fear. Ultimately, he lost everything during a pandemic. The saddest part was that he was left with no one by his side because in his pursuit of money, he had lost all meaningful relationships. In contrast, there was a poor farmer who was always willing to share his meals with those who were less fortunate. Though his income was modest, his life was filled with joy and peace. In his old age, those he had helped took care of him out of gratitude. This story illustrates that sometimes wealth is not just about money, but also about love and Buddhist advice how to accumulate merit on. Buddhism does not forbid becoming wealthy, but Buddha advises us to use wealth wisely to create merit for ourselves and the community. Here are some ways to not only protect your assets, but also attract more prosperity and peace. Method 1. Practice gratitude and compassion. Every time you receive money, whether large or small, be grateful and appreciate it. Buddhism teaches that gratitude is the key to unlocking the doors to wealth. Practice compassion by using money to help those in need. You will find that when you give, you receive even more than you expect. Method 2. Clean and organize your living space. As mentioned earlier, placing money in the right areas can attract positive energy. However, do not stop at just storing money properly. Clean your home, remove unnecessary items, and create a clutter-free environment to improve the flow of energy throughout your space. Method 3. Practice meditation and mindfulness. Meditation helps purify your mind, reducing unnecessary material desires. When your mind is calm and clear, you will know how to use money more wisely. Mindfulness also helps you realize that sometimes we do not need much money to be happy. True contentment comes from inner peace and gratitude. Connecting feng shui and Buddhism, bringing lasting wealth into your home. Both feng shui and Buddhism emphasize that everything is a reflection of your inner state. If you live in worry and fear, no matter how much money you earn, you will not feel happy. Conversely, if you live with contentment, knowing when enough is enough and sharing what you have, wealth will come naturally without force. Some feng shui tips combined with Buddhist philosophy to enhance prosperity. Place a laughing Buddha statue. The laughing Buddha symbolizes joy and abundance. You can place it in your living room to attract luck and prosperity. Burn incense and use scented candles. Incense and scented candles not only purify the air, but also bring tranquility to your living space. Whenever you feel tired or stressed, light some incense and meditate to calm your mind. Keep goldfish or feng shui plants. Plants like the money tree or lucky bamboo, or even keeping goldfish, can help attract wealth and positive energy into your home. Conclusion: finding balance between wealth and happiness. Remember, money is merely a tool, not the ultimate goal of life. Buddha taught that. A wise person uses money to nurture wisdom and compassion, not to let money consume their heart. When you learn to appreciate money and use it for meaningful purposes, you will realize that wealth is not just measured by the numbers in your bank account, but also by the joy, peace, and relationships you cultivate with family and friends. This is true wealth that no amount of material possession can buy. Redefining our relationship with money and possessions. We often hear the saying, money can't buy happiness. However, the truth is more nuanced. Money is neither inherently good nor bad. It is a tool that humans use. From a Buddhist perspective, money is simply an instrument that can be used for good deeds or, conversely, can lead one into greed and ignorance. Buddhism teaches that everything in life is impermanent, including money and material possessions. When you understand that wealth is fleeting and will pass away like flowing water, you will no longer cling to it. Your mind will become more peaceful, free from the fear of loss and the greed that comes with possessing it. Money and greed, the trap of suffering. From the perspective of Buddhist philosophy, one of the main sources of suffering is insatiable greed. Money can bring temporary joy, but if you don't know when enough is enough, you'll always feel lacking, no matter how much you have. Uncontrolled greed can make you selfish, damaging relationships with family, friends, and the community. A prime example can be seen in wealthy individuals who constantly worry and feel anxious about losing their wealth. They are unable to truly enjoy life because they are always consumed by worry and dissatisfaction. In contrast, those who know contentment, even if they are not wealthy, live with joy and inner peace. Illustrative story. There is a famous story about a wealthy king who was always unhappy and anxious. One day, he met a Zen master and asked how he could find peace. The Zen master replied, "You simply need to live like a poor man, but be content with what you have." Initially, the king did not understand, but after he stopped hoarding wealth and began sharing with the poor, he felt happier than ever before. Cultivating a wealthy soul to attract prosperity. Buddhism emphasizes that true wealth does not come from the outside, but from within your soul. If you live peacefully, know when enough is enough, and are always willing to share, you will naturally attract good things into your life. Ways to cultivate a wealthy soul. Practice daily gratitude. Each morning when you wake up, take a moment to be thankful for what you have, from health and family to the small joys in life. This practice will make you feel wealthy, regardless of your material possessions. Live simply and know when. Enough is enough. Buddha taught that the less you desire, the less you suffer. When you are content with what you have, you will no longer feel pressured to chase after more money. Instead, you will experience greater happiness and peace. Act with compassion and share. Share a portion of your income with those less fortunate. Buddhism teaches that compassionate actions not only help others, but also enrich your own soul. The positive energy you create through kindness will attract prosperity and abundance into your life. Applying Buddhist principles to personal financial management. To live a life that is both materially abundant and spiritually peaceful, we must manage our finances wisely. Here are some Buddhist-inspired tips for effective personal financial management. Advice 1. Create a budget with the mindset of knowing enough. When planning your expenses, always ask yourself, is this truly necessary? Living frugally does not mean living miserably, but appreciating what you already have. By understanding your true needs, you avoid being caught in the cycle of unnecessary spending and consumerism. Advice. 2. Set aside a portion of your income to invest in your soul. It's not just about investing in stocks, real estate, or gold. Set aside a portion of your income for activities that nourish your mind, such as taking courses, practicing meditation, or simply doing what you love. When your mind is peaceful and your wisdom nurtured, you will make better decisions in life. Advice. 3. Engage in meaningful charity. When you give sincerely without expecting anything in return, you plant seeds of good karma for yourself. Contribute to charitable organizations, help the homeless, or simply spend time supporting your community. The journey toward balance between finance and spirituality. Life is a journey to find the balance between financial success and spiritual fulfillment. Money can provide comfort, but it cannot bring peace if you chase after it at the expense of your inner values. Buddha once taught that if you live righteously and appreciate what you have, your life will become enriched both materially and spiritually. Remember, true wealth does not come from accumulating money, but from inner peace. Money is a tool to help us live better, not the ultimate goal of life. When you learn to share and use money meaningfully, you will receive far more than you ever imagined. Final thoughts. Let compassion and tranquility guide your life. When your mind is calm, you will find that everything, even money, will come to you naturally and effortlessly. And so we've journeyed together through the profound philosophies hidden in how we treat money and possessions. Life is sometimes like a scale. On one side is material wealth, and on the other, inner peace. If you only focus on accumulating wealth without appreciating the true value of contentment, you may never find complete happiness. Remember, money can come and go, but a peaceful mind, compassion, and generosity are eternal treasures that no one can ever take away from you. When you learn to use your resources not just for yourself, but for the benefit of others, that is when you are truly rich. Life is too short to constantly worry about money. Slow down, appreciate what you have, and cherish each moment with family and friends. Only when you let go of attachment will you see that true peace is always within reach. What about you? Have you ever felt a transformation when you learned to let go and share? Or have you applied feng shui principles or Buddhist philosophies in your life and witnessed something wonderful happen? Please share your stories with us in the comments below. We are eager to hear your valuable experiences. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell so you won't miss future videos about the journey to balance finance and the soul. See you in the next video. May you always find peace and prosperity in life.